Okay, if you keep up with the redfish tournament world, you know who Fred Myers is. One of my best friends. We fish here all the time together. We're gonna tarpon fish today. So the whole concept behind this kind of fishing is finding these big schools of fish. Still going. Yeah. Look, they're still going. Look, they're still there. That's still there.
That's what I would have done
That's
first.
Hundreds of tarpon right there.
They come in from offshore, down south. They hit that beach and they have nowhere to go except down the beach.
Oh, that's a big one.
That's a giant.
I don't know if I want him.
This is a perfect setup for me because even when me and Fred are on the same team, we're still competing against each other and giving each other a hard time.
Oh gosh, what in the world is that?
Hey, it's because you stinking.
That's the worst cast I've ever seen.
You should have seen them earlier. Is this one of these knots took you like 3 hours to tie?
Nah.
So if y'all don't see any tarpon catching today, it's Justin's fault, not mine.
Yeah, look at that!
Chasing the Sun is brought to you by Holiday Inn Resort, Panama City Beach. Humminbird, simply, clearly better. Dulce Vida Tequila. Smith Optics. And by Pirates Cove Marina. You enjoy the Gulf, we'll take care of the rest.
Okay, if you keep up with the redfish tournament world, you know who Fred Myers is. One of my best friends. We fish here all the time together, and we fished, a lot of tournaments with each other, against each other, and when we're fishing together, okay, we fished on TV together a little bit.
Ooh,
That's fish, that's all fish.
I got him. Look how blue its tail is. Not the money maker, but he is a redfish.
But most of the time, when the cameras are off, when we fish together, it's intense. So I think today, let's show them what it's really like when me and you were fishing together.
Man, I'm ready. We're gonna catch some of these overgrown bait fish. They're good for nothing, but they sure do pull and have a good time. And I've caught like 3 in my entire life, so if we catch one,
Yeah.
that'll be a third of what I've caught in my entire life.
What he's talking about, we're gonna tarpon fish today.
Justin's gonna show me how to catch tarpon like I showed him how to fish that first day he ever caught a fish.
Here we go. He claims he taught me how to catch a redfish, and it may be true, but I'm not gonna admit to it.
I don't claim that. That happened. That is accurate. That's true.
Well, today I'm gonna teach you something.
Perfect.
All right.
But I'm 45 years old. I taught you when you were like 6.
This is a perfect setup for me because, there's nobody that's as competitive fishing on the same boat. Even when me and Fred are on the same team, we're still competing against each other and giving each other a hard time. Partially because we're trying to help each other, we want to get better, but really because it's fun to, give your buddy a hard time. It's just what we do.
If you keep it in his face long enough, he's got to bite it.
Here we go.
That's the key. Keep
That
it in
is-
his face.
Justin's tip of the day.
For your bass guys, this is like fishing bass on a bib.
That's a
They
bunch
pretty
of
much
malarkey.
always, whatever, here we go. That's all we're gonna hear.
It's gonna be, we already said it's gonna be
You're just
blowing and rough.
mad because you know you
That
stand very
fish.
little a chance winning today.
Every time I'm on the water with people, I like to push it to the limit a little bit as far as our conversation, just because it's fun. We spend a lot of hours out here, and the more time we spend joking around, the more fun it is, right? Well, with Fred, there is no limit.
Oh, there he is right here.
Oh, he ain't gonna bite.
No. Oh gosh, what in the world is that?
Hey, it's because you stinking.
That's the worst cast I've ever
You
seen.
should have seen him earlier. That did not count.
Can y'all imagine, 10 hours a day of this, and somehow we still win? How do we do that? Because every once in a while, listen to me, that's mainly when we won.
No, because I'm that good. I can
Okay.
overcompensate for your errors.
There's only so many normal conversations you could have. At some point, it basically turns to nonsense, but it's fun for us.
So what I can't wait to see is once you hook one of these tarpon, and
You
I
just
heard,
reel that
I heard
sucker
you
in.
just whining earlier about you had a broke thumb. What in the world that's all about?
I was fighting a tiger the other day and I had to karate chop him and it broke my thumb.
Whoa, you karate chopped him. He broke your thumb.
I was on the.
Were you upside down?
Yeah, it was on the back.
Oh, you got one in front and one in the back.
Yeah, 2 of them.
Gotcha.
That's the
That's
story
what I
I'm
thought.
telling.
Yeah.
I mean,
Or he
yes,
tripped over his boat trailer.
Yeah, I actually do have a broke thumb. I am supposed to be wearing a brace, but it looks like you can't fish when you wear that brace.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but
If you're gonna lose, I mean, you gotta look good doing it. That's what you're saying. You already
I'm
admit
just saying,
defeat.
I do have a broke thumb, and if something happens that goes wrong, it's going to be because of that.
Yeah, that's why. Okay.
And you have no excuse.
That's exactly what I figured. All right, let's go. So basically, I can't win either way
No.
because even if I win, it was just because you had a broke thumb.
Yeah, exactly what I was thinking.
So before we even start fishing, I got a new rig for this season. There's always like a new, the hot
New
rig
rigs
for that
always
season.
scare me. Always scary. What my challenge is what to do with the fish once I hook up.
Reel. There we go.
Oh yeah! Oh.
So we're gonna tarpon fish in these kind of adverse, tough conditions. Why ain't we fishing right now?
Man, that's just the way fishing is. You got to make the best of your conditions that are given to you, and you also got to make it happen. We're not just fishing, we're trying to catch. So if y'all don't see any tarpon fishing today, or catching today, it's Justin's fault, not mine.
So before we even start fishing, I got a new rig for this season. There's always like a new, the hot
New
rig
rigs
for that
always
season.
scare me. Always scary. Is this one of these knots that took you like 3 hours to tie?
Nah.
If we lose this
I think in
knot,
30 seconds. I will say, Fred,
if we lose this knot, we have to go home because it takes Justin 4 hours to tie it.
Why do we always tinker with it? Why can't we just be happy with one knot?
Because you're trying to get that bite. You're trying to get that one bite. You're trying to get the bite that the guy didn't get before you.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, we're fishing tarpon fishing. We're fishing migrating fish. So you know they've been fished before they got to you.
the slick leak special.
I wanted to practice it. Now, just for everybody at home, you think you could tie this knot with a smaller leader?
No doubt. That's what I'm saying. I've actually I created this little system for tarpon fishing.
Yeah, that's real easy because
And it's actually pretty quick. I just did it slow for that. Once you used to tying it, it's not quite as quick as a uni, but it's close. But it's so slick.
The idea is to get a slick knot so you can reel your line inside of your guide. You can cast better, and you can fish with a longer leader.
That's right. And obviously a longer leader is stealthier.
Yeah.
A lot of advantages. Fred's gonna go home and sit on the toilet with 2 pieces of fishing line and practice tying that.
I was thinking about doing it right now.
So something I get asked a lot is how far offshore do we have to go to catch a tarpon? But they're migrating right here on the beach, right?
The beach is your friend.
That is, man. It's like the highway for
Yes.
these fish.
They come in from offshore down south. They hit that beach and they have nowhere to go except down the beach.
Yeah.
And they're going one way most of the time. They're going west and they're migrating west. And you know, the bottom line is if you don't catch that group today, you got to look for another group tomorrow.
Still going.
Yeah.
Look, they're still going. Look, they're still there.
That's
Still there.
That's what I would have done
That's
first.
hundreds of tarpon right there. That's what we're looking for right there, Fred.
Oh,
Hey, you know, when you see a group of tarpon and it just keeps going and going and going and going, you found the right one. So the whole concept behind this kind of fishing is finding these big schools of fish. You might want to check that drag.
I'm checking it.
I loosened it up so you wouldn't be able to set the hook.
What my challenge is what to do with the fish once I hook up on a tarpon. It's way different. If a redfish jumped like a tarpon, you'd never catch one.
Reel. There we go.
Oh, yeah. Oh, what was the bet?
Can you make it over me?
I'm not
Oh, look at that. Is he still there?
Yeah, he's on.
Oh, okay. Dude, he came up and smacked him on the surface.
It's just amazing to me what a tarpon does when you catch it. Therefore, that's where I need some of your coaching. I hate to even say that. But so, I mean, do I loosen the drag on this thing at all?
Can I hold your rod and catch that one?
No. Do I loosen the drag on this thing at all?
No.
Just keep pressure on them.
The funny thing is though, like I know you're asking for some coaching when you get hooked up, but in reality, if I'm not there, you would have done the same thing. You would have done it right.
Oh, I could have done it better without you there.
You probably would have done it better
I
without
could've.
my coaching.
I could have.
But the other part of that is you can do everything what we call right, and the fish still come off.
Oh, he's off.
He come off?
Yeah, he came off.
What'd you do?
I was asking you what to do when he came off and you did not respond. It's your fault. He just came unhooked though. I know I did everything right.
Yeah, no, you
Except
did.
maybe a little bit, you sabotaged my hook a little bit on that first one.
No.
I mean, we didn't break off or nothing. We just lost him. A little bit of tarpon on there.
There you go, sir. We say we want to catch any of these tarpon, and that is true. They're all fun. But when you hook one of the monsters, it's definitely more fun.
Yeah.
There we go.
I'm on, baby.
Woo! Rough, windy, we ain't giving up. Here it comes again. Look at that, look at that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
A giant.
So when you hook this first fish and he comes off, instead of spending the time to sit here and re-rig, I mean, I took this from the bass pros out there.
Yeah.
Just have another rod ready. Have a bunch of rods. There you go, sir.
I mean, you got fish sitting there right there by the side of the boat, and what you don't want to do is be trying to rig a rod when you got fish sitting there. Grab another rod, bait up, and get a bait out there as soon as possible, because if not, those fish will be on down the beach.
Oh, that's a big one.
That's a giant.
I don't know if I want him. So I know we're comparing this to red fishing and big slot fish or what we're always after red fishing. But the funny thing is, like we say we want to catch any of these tarpon, and that is true, they're all fun. But when you hook one of the monsters, it's definitely more fun.
Yeah.
Here it comes again. Look at that, look at that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
That's a giant.
As soon as I can, every time I can get line, I'm going to, but when he starts taking drag and running, just let him do it. Right now, he's doing what we want. Just keep resetting that rod.
I'm gonna get down there.
All right, come on. If I can stop him from moving forward, I might get you a chance to grab a hold of that big old.
What do you want me to do? Just grab his big old lip?
Yeah.
What 180-pound fish?
Could be,
200-pound fish? I mean, that was the biggest tarpon I ever put my hands on. And not that I've put my hands on a lot of tarpon, but it was very, very big.
Look at that hook right there. No pressure, you get one shot. You better get two in there. Oh. That's all right. See if he'll get two hands. Reach those hands. Holy cow. And for a dude with a broke thumb, that's one thing I was kind of worried about was
Man, I was gonna get it
gimp
done.
thumb over here.
I mean, it's the biggest fish he ever had on video, so I couldn't let it go.
Look at the girth.
Look at this fish. This is a giant.
Dude, I don't know exactly what that weighs, but I would say 150, maybe even bigger, I don't know.
I mean.
All right, let's go ahead and get her back in.
All right.
These fish right now are healthy. Watch, this fish is gonna swim off nice and happy.
Dude,
that's what I'm talking about.
Look at that.
I am done. Hey, you want a battle? That is a battle right there. My arms are like jello.
Give me 5.
Hey, that was awesome. What's amazing to me is how fishing crosses over from freshwater to saltwater. It doesn't matter if you're up north in the Caribbean. I mean, a lot of the same skills apply to all of it. And I think that's obvious today because, you know, we took a redfish pro, took him tarpon fishing, and it worked out pretty good. Right out there. They just got by us. Hold on, we're gonna try to get back by them. Look, see him right there?
I do not see him.
Right off your rod tip.
Yeah, I got him. I got him.
See that tail?
Yes.
You can barely see him out there.
Yeah.
Oh,
I got him.
There we go.
I'm on, baby. Woo! Oh! Oh!
That's what I'm talking about. Look at that. Rough, windy, we ain't giving up. All right, we'll try to get all these rods out of the way now. All right, Fred, so what you need to do now is reel them in.
What do you want me to do? You better get ready to get your hands on this sucker. Boy, I can whip this thing, man.
All right, this is tournament style tarpon fishing.
Put your nasty hands on this
Put my nasty
fish.
hands on your nasty fish. So you're leading them around. You got to stop them from swimming forward.
Hey, you get ready to put them
I'm
vice grips
ready.
on them.
I'm gloved up. But when that dude's swimming around like that, I ain't gonna try to grab a hold of him. All right, can you hold them up? Lift them straight up high.
Get your nasty hands on that thing. Oh.
He ain't even tired.
Oh, yeah. Hold that thing like I did yours.
I did.
He's half the size of yours.
Jumbo tarpon 101 hooks out.
I'm gonna release this pretty fish back for somebody else to catch.
There you go.
Here he goes.
That's our limit, Fred. We caught our limit.
Dude, that's too, wait a second.
Hey,
The broke thumb.
the gimp hand and all.
Broke thumb and everything.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Hey.
I mean, when we left a little while ago, I said it's gonna be windy, but this is my old tournament partner. You know, we have fished in some nasty stuff. Wind, rain, dirty water, whatever, it don't matter. You gotta catch them anyways.
The thing about it is we just fished the conditions that were dealt to us. I mean, you can't change the conditions. You can change a lot of things, but you cannot change the conditions. And Justin called me, said, you wanna go fishing? I said, yeah, I wanna go fishing. And we just fished where we knew fish. We started off fishing a different place. And we were like, man, Justin said, I know where there's other fish.
I even said that.
I said, let's go there.
That's it.
And look at what happened.
And the jewels fell into the waiting arms of the townspeople, who carried them off to hide from the invading pirates.
A great battle ensued, and the invading pirates were driven back to the sea.
Chasing the Sun has been brought to you by Minn Kota, Florida Watersports, Panama City Inshore. These guys can fish. And by Visit Panama City Beach. Real fun beach. As the story goes, Captain Dominic Yu and his loyal crew loved this town and its people and shared their riches and good fortune with the residents. But other pirates caught wind of this practice and planned to invade Panama City Beach and strip the town and its people bare.
Dominique Yu quickly organized the townspeople and his crew and hatched a plan. Heralded by the call of the conch shell, all people,
young and old,
gathered at the town center,
Now known as Pier Park.
where the treasure-laden nets were cut open, and the jewels fell into the waiting arms of the townspeople, who carried them off to hide from the invading pirates.
A great battle ensued, and the invading pirates were driven back to the sea.
In celebration, the townspeople and the crew of Dominique Yu paraded around the streets and showed off a wild display of fireworks.
many a story might end here as this one might have.
But the pirate invaders were not done yet. Word came from the fastest runners in town that
The pirates had sailed around in a circle Panama City Beach's legendary harbor, the Grand Lagoon.
The townsfolk again rallied, forming a flotilla of ships.
And driving the scoundrels back to the sea
once and for all.
And the pirates sailed off into the sunset, never to be seen again.
But the battle was not forgotten.
And each year it is reenacted to honor the brave pirates and townspeople and to keep alive the legend of the Battle of Panama City Beach
and the legend of pirates of the high seas.
If you're in Panama City Beach around Columbus Day, come join the locals for a grand celebration.
So we're not going to take this long a break again before we have you back on the show. I'm glad you got to jump out here with me and let me show you my style of sight fishing, which to me is just the ultimate sight fishing. Oh yeah, oh there it goes.
Oh, he's big, he's big. It was a blast. I mean, I haven't tarpon fished like that, and I don't think ever. I mean,
we have done it before,
yeah,
some together.
But I learned a lot. And next time we're going to go in about a foot of water, 6 inches of water. I'm going to show you how it's really done. We're going to catch some redfish, and
we should be doing that right this second.
it would be very nice today.
All right, let's go.